I'm a people pleaser because I've felt tender all my life and I don't want other people to feel like I felt, says a nice human. Look, babe, hear me when I say, darling, people sometimes the uncomfortableness, the discomfort, the dis-ease is exactly what they need to decide they don't want to do a thing anymore. It's exactly what they need. It's like somebody trying to pray you out of your problem. Baby, if somebody prays you out of your problem, you don't know how to deal with it when that shit pops back up. Not wanting other people to be uncomfortable seems nice on the outside, but here's another option that might be even more kind. I become a person that is sturdy enough in myself that I can tolerate somebody else not being comfortable, and I can be a space where they can be uncomfortable and learn about themselves. I can have gotten used to being uncomfortable, feeling sad, having been a person who felt like I was abandoned, I was neglected, I was the one nobody liked, I was the one who had to be convenient or else nobody would keep me. Like, my learning how to be sturdy in myself, to stop rescuing everybody else so I could feel good, made it so I got to learn how to be sturdy in myself. And from that, I get to serve people from my overflow. I can tolerate people coming up to me and saying, nah, babe, I think you're just traumatized and you're delusional. Because, yeah, I'm human. Bitch got trauma. If you're human, you got trauma. Because it's not the thing. It's how it got stuck in our body. We couldn't metabolize it. And we keep saying it over and over to ourselves. But what you gonna do about it? You're just gonna stand there with your sign that says trauma? You want to stand there with your sign that says, I am a tender person, so I'm not going to let anybody else in my vicinity be able to learn how to be sturdy, because every time they wobble, I'm going to rush in and help them. Baby, that's saviorism. And you want to do that because you wished somebody else would do that for you. But let me tell you what. You know, there are flowers and they're called hothouse flowers and they're beautiful and they have like no blemishes. The stems are beautiful. Like, it's nice to look at, but those babies can't live outside by themselves. Those babies are not sturdy in themselves. Things that have been whipped around by the wind and shone on by the sun and had an animal come nibble on its leaves, those things are sturdy. And if what you hear is that I don't care how people feel, listen to that being your cheat code for how you see other things. That if somebody is not falling all over themselves to be soft and fluffy, that means they are mean and rude and a problem. And look, maybe they are. But also, what you think about everything in the world is your cheat code to how you repeat shit to yourself. We put ourselves in these trances. I'm the one with trauma. I'm the one that no one likes. I'm the one that has to bend over backwards. No one will keep me around if I'm not good. If I don't behave, I only do this for other people. I wear myself out for other people. I wring myself out for the other people. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me the way I care about other people. That's a trance, baby. That's you in a trance. You know what else is a trance? I'm a groovy human. I'm a good human. You know how I'm good? You know how I know that I'm good and I'm worthy and I'm purposeful? 'Cause bitch, I'm breathing. I serve people from my overflow. I can tolerate it, and I'm learning to tolerate it more. When people brush up against me, when I get roughed around by the wind and the waves, I get polished when stuff rubs up against me. I learn how to be selfish enough that there's so much, I'm full of so much that I can't do anything else but just give shit away. I shine so bright that there are some people who stand in my glow and they love it and it heals in their bones. And there are some people who cannot tolerate it. It is too hot. It is too bright. And some people don't even give a fuck. Know what that is? That's a trance, baby. And look, the beautiful thing about having a frontal lobe, because we're nature, right? You got nipples, you're a mammal. But the beautiful thing about the frontal lobe is you get to decide about the compulsion that drives you. Critters can be trained into things and out of things, but they don't get to decide like we do. They decide differently, mostly based on compulsion. We have a brilliant, beautiful frontal lobe. We can decide, woo, I've been doing this stuff. It started with my tender heart. It started because I wanted people to treat me like this. And what I realize now is, baby, this isn't serving me and it's not serving anybody I love. I am resentful about what I do for everybody else. And then I'm like, nobody does this shit for me. Baby, that's not the goodness of your heart. Your goodness of your heart's not fueled by resentment. And look, nothing's wrong with any of this. Nothing. There is no shame. There is no blame. It's just a choice. Look, look at what I'm doing. This is the part where my brain bitches about getting everything it wanted and it's still not being right. I ordered everything in the menu that I wanted and still I'm gonna complain about how this thing is cooked. Cause healthy human brains, baby. So look, learning how to get sturdy in yourself, to take your eyes off other people and put them on you. So that people are like, well, you need to put your oxygen mask on you first in an emergency. Not just in an emergency. No. But we weren't taught how to do that. There are some humans, I would say women and people of color, but also there are men who are socialized into this as well, where their value and their worth is looking to see how it's reflected back to them in everybody else's eyes. And just because it's what you were taught doesn't mean it's how you have to stay if you don't want to. Not if you don't want to. Also, look at that fucking sky. Is that amazing? Yes. Back on track. So look, if you want to learn how to come and do this with people who are just chugging along. We're humans. We're learning. I got a human brain. I got shit I want to do. I got shit that's in the way of shit I want to do. And it starts up here and it's connected to this stuff down here and it shoots out my mouth. And then I hear other people say it to me. We're on our way to what we want. And along the way, we're going to heal. We're not stopping to fix ourselves. We're not broken. We get to be human in this much time. So come and play with us. It's called Sturdy Hall. It's a free group. There's my little face over here in a little round circle if you're on the TikToks. Mash that button. It'll take you to my profile. Mash Brandy Moran Coach. It'll take you to a link where it says Sturdy Hall. Come and play with us. It's free. Come play if you wanna. I love you.